Thank you, everyone, for staying with us. Today, the PDP with the big stick, suspending an aspirant, someone who partook in the governorship primaries in Anambra State. Ifeanyi Ubah was a governorship candidate in the Labour Party 4 years ago. And this time around, the party says that also Senator Buruji Kashamu is to be referred to the disciplinary committee of the party. Now, we get the reactions from all of these people. One of the aggrieved members of the PDP who just walked away from the party, Dr. Cairo Juba, has been talking to us from our Abuja studio. Let me come back to you quickly. You heard the reaction of Dr. Ifeanyi Ubah and perhaps the comments made by Mr. Dayo Adeyeye on this issue. What do you think majorly was a problem in the PDP, or is a problem in the PDP in the post-Supreme Court decision, judgment?
Thank you, Shehu. First of all, let us look at the man who came to announce the suspension and the disciplinary action against Ifeanyi Ubah and Buruji Kashamu. You can see visibly that he's not a happy man, because he himself, in Ekiti State, where he comes from, the party sent him to become the chancellor of the University of Ekiti. When Fayose dribbled him out of the Guba race for Ekiti State, the first thing he did was to disgrace the party. He resigned from being the councillor without asking the opinion, without asking the approval of the party that nominated him. That is pure indiscipline. And look at the way he's announced. You can see that the man is completely living in bondage and is unhappy. That is the sort of thing you will not see Dr. Cairo Juba do. You have to know who you are. Man, know thyself. You listen to Ifeanyi Ubah.
You perhaps are not addressing the issue. The question I'm asking is, you at a moment, at a point, you were a close ally to Senator Alimadu Sharif, who was the former chairman of the party, and you perhaps understand some of the issues. A lot of the question is that a lot of issues on the table, one would think, were resolved after the Supreme Court judgment. What were these issues? They look like they are lingering.
Nothing. Nothing was resolved. Let me tell you, immediately after the Supreme Court judgment, of course, you know, they started celebrating as if they had won a national election. And then, as we speak, we have not heard anything from Makarfi or the Critical Committee. They went and did their non-elective convention, and we were not informed. We were not involved. As we speak, nobody has invited either Sheriff or any member of our own side of the party to any meeting or any issue. The next thing we heard Makarfi say was that a notice was sent, and that people, if you fell into any category, that you are allowed to attend. We said no. Before you attend the convention, there is a gate. You must be issued tag. You must be issued attendance notice. And these things were not extended to us, and so we were not wanted, and then we stayed off. Of course, nothing like reconciliation, nothing like in any way. In fact, if anything, impunity has been crowned. The Supreme Court judgment crowned impunity. Yes, we accept the judgment of the Supreme Court. What can we do? The Supreme Court has spoken, and then we accept it.
Okay, however, Dr. Ojubo, just for a moment, let's get another perspective into this matter. Perhaps speaking on the reference of Senator Kashamu to the disciplinary committee, is a chieftain of the party from Ogun State, Mr. Shegun, Prince Shegun Seriki. He joins us on the telephone now. Many thanks, Mr. Shegun Seriki, for joining us on the program. What's the major reaction we are getting from your state, where it looks like in Ogun State, this crisis is brewing? The issue of the arrest of some members of the party is generating a lot of controversy. Perhaps the reason why Senator Kashamu is being referred to the disciplinary committee.
And I'm very informed about the dynamics of what is happening. Fundamentally, the issue as it affects this disciplinary committee, to the best of our knowledge, has nothing to do with the leadership tussle between Sheriff and Makarfi, except to the level that the caretaker committee have not been able to manage the Supreme Court success in a democratic and law-abiding manner. We need to understand that the leadership of political parties did not create the party. The political parties are creation of democracy by law. And that in itself implies that the leadership must abide by subsisting laws of the land. The basic problem that is brewing now is the refusal, absolute refusal of the Makarfi-Led caretaker committee to obey law. They want to rule with arbitrariness and deprive people of their democratic rights and privileges within the party. That's unfortunate, and that is what we will continue to appeal to them not to do.
All right, Mr. Seriki, let me quickly take you up on this very one. There is a court order from the Federal High Court sitting in Ado Ekiti about the committee, disciplinary committee. And these are one of the issues that the party is raising about the cases of involving internal party activities being taken to the court. And this perhaps is one of the issues being raised, and how Senator Buruji Kashamu will report members of the party to the police to the extent that they were being arrested and detained.
Yes, yeah. So you have hit the issue properly, because it is the refusal of the party to obey law and judgments of court that is causing these problems. In the first instance, they talked about a non-elective convention. There was a subsisting order that a particular delegate, being the authentic delegate from Southwest, and particularly Ogun State, should be allowed. They disallowed that. And subsequently, you are mentioning about an order today. If we continue to run party with arbitrariness like this, there's no alternative that for people that are disenfranchised to seek judicial cover.
All right, Mr. Seriki, I would like to thank you for your time. Just as we close now, just in 30 seconds, Dr. Cairo Jugbo, what do you think is the way out of all these quagmire as it looks?
Well, the way out is that, of course, you know that the PDP is going down, down, and down. And then it's up to them if they know what to do. If they do not cure impunity, it is a sorry story.
Thank you so much, Dr. Cairo Jugbo, the man who jumped the ship and left the PDP. Thank you so much. And that's our show for tonight, everyone. We will stay on this issue and perhaps bring some more angles to it for you to make your decision. That's your show for tonight. Many thanks for being part of it. I'm Sean Kimale. Bye for now.